Hi everyone, and welcome to git314 summer session. Let me get to your class right here. My name is Arno Egner. I will be your professor for this summer session. This is a fast-paced class about multimedia design, planning, and storyboarding. You need to get going right away. Because you have a lot of work to do in just a couple 6 weeks. That's my antivirus right here. Okay, so let me show you a little bit of what's going on. Let me close that up. So basically, you have your summer session A right here. You start right there, and you will see the tour class right here. You guys. There is a narrative about it too if you don't understand my accent, if you have any problem with that. Email me directly. I'll be glad to translate sometimes if you don't understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so you have the welcome start here. You have also your classic syllabus right here that describe the course, all right, and the grading on all the assignments. It is important to note that I do A minus, A plus, B plus, B minus. So I do the minus and plus of the letters grade. It gives more information to people about their grade actually doing that. Okay, you have really two major outcomes, which is the final assignment 5 internet banner and the outcome of assignment 7, the creation of an advertisement. Okay, all the classic information right here. After that, you have meet your instructor, and that's me, and you can watch that video. It is in my game room, and I'm the video game professor here at Polytechnic for art, and it explains who I am basically. After that, the textbook information. The textbook right here is the 2014 textbook. Adobe After Effects CC Classroom in a book. You will need it only in 1 week. We don't need it the first week. But after that, the second week you need it a little bit, but not that much. And then after that, you need it a lot for the rest of the session. It is important to note that I'm in 14 right now, and that just means that you can use the book from 14, 15, or 16 release. Okay, it depends what software you are going to use. If you're on the cloud with the latest software from After Effects, from the Adobe After Effects, then use a 16 book. They are the same exact book chapters. They just have updated some of the text, buttons and links and so forth. Okay, so that's important to know that you can use 14, 15 and 16 as the book. That's what I write right here. Okay, now the course schedule is right there. Let's look at it. And you have in the course schedule basically right here everything all the way from your first to your last week. Okay, so let's talk about that. You have basically an internet banner that starts today, and I will go all the way to the 6:05, and you have project every week to be done. As you can see assignment 1, 2, and 3, which is due, that's 5 points, 5 points, and 75 points, and it's due on 5/22 next Sunday. Okay, in exactly 1 week. So it's important you refer to that all the time. You can print the course right here. Now, after that, you have your class week by week. All right, and you can see week 1 only right here, but everything has been done. Let me show you. Takes a little bit of time to get to it, but everything has been done and is ready to go. As you can see right here, they're just hidden, so you don't get confused and you really focus on what you need to do. So don't worry about that. It is all ready to go. So now let me click right there, put it back. Let's look at our week 1. So all your weeks are right here. Show all content is very important if using IE, because I use a lot of videos to help you guys. It's easier in the multimedia. So you want to make sure you get everything like that video right here. Okay, so in week 1, you are going to do 3 projects really. First and second project are really easy. They're just you introducing yourself to the class in the forum week 1 right here, okay, and also explaining us what you want to do with the class, and also give us 2 links of tutorials about After Effects. So that's pretty simple, and that's your first 2 assignments. They're really easy, but the third assignment that is due on that day, and let me get the thing back here. Go back to week 1. Oh, I'm already there, sorry. It's at the bottom right there. Let me show all content. Is assignment 3. Assignment 3 is the brief, actually, of your first real project. Okay, so that's your first one. That's introducing yourself, and then the 2 links for the web. All right. Then you have a couple lectures on color theory. A couple. You need to read chapter 1, and also do all those links reading for storyboarding process. You have a storyboarding video right here, and that's your assignment 3 right here. That has to do with your first project, your internet banner. That first assignment has 3 main parts. All right, it's very important that you understand that. Okay, you need to do, first of all, you need to actually create, answer all those questions. Alright, so you need to have recognizable object, a texture background. You need to choose between those sides right here only. There's inspirations and sample right here. You can go. Do not duplicate something on those sides, obviously. So that's the 3 parts that are required for sure for that assignment. Part 1 is the narrative. Okay, and the narrative cannot be less than 1 page, and don't give me a book either. It's got to be straight up to the point. You got to have all the titles for all the sections. That's very, very important. Okay, you need to also give me the color schemes in RGB value and in samples visually, and the FPS and length. The FPS is the frame rate per second, and the length of your project, how long it will last. Then the second part, you need to create the storyboards. You have link storyboard templates right here. If you click on that, you will get to a storyboard templates. Okay, very important for you guys. You can download that and use it to create your storyboard. And then the third part, you need to make a sample frame of what you are going to do. Start a rough drafting, what you're going to do, and give me a nice sample frame following all the principles that we talked about in this week. And then the project has to be dropped in Dropbox assignment 3. It's pretty simple, nothing but that. Okay, so pretty easy. After that, you have your forums. You need to post on the daily, on the weekly basis on your forum about what you're doing, and you upload your work so I can see it, and we can kind of work on it before it's due. That's the best way to to progress, of course. And so it is important to note there's 2 types of forum. You have the weekly forum that is just for your work, all right, and you have the hallway conversation that is for administrative questions. All right. There is also 2 types of questions. It is very important to make a difference. You have personal questions. Those personal questions, I had an accident, what is my grade, and so forth, must be emailed to me directly and not put in the forum. That's very important because they're so private. If they're not private, if it's a general discussion class, a question like how do we do that, and so forth, now you need to post it to the forum so I can answer it, and it can help anyone else that has the same question. Do not email me those questions. I will not answer them. You need to post them in the forum so they're useful for everyone. Okay, that's pretty much it, you guys. So every week you'll see your new week right there, and so I'll see you starting tomorrow. Good luck to everyone.